Welcome, Aries, Taurus, to your numerology reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what we have going on over here. We have 93. The 9 is talking about the ending, but the 3 is talking about the happiness, the joy, knowing that whatever was going on within your life is now coming to a happy ending. Yeah, I love it. You can, you know, kind of see the light now, right? Almost to the point to where it felt like you were waiting for an outcome, trying to reach out to something, and it just everything is kind of falling apart, right? And it just feels kind of like, hey, you know what? Will this pass? Of course it will. And it is now starting to come to a pass now. As everything that you believed in your dreams, everything is coming to a happy ending. So therefore, you can get ready for a new beginning. Love it. So and everything will feel a little more balanced. Um, see what's going on with your cards over here. Having the happy ending over here is where the healing begins. This is where, you know what, I feel like everything was going downwards. I wasn't feeling very good, but now I feel like I'm refreshing. So now you're going to feel way more refreshed to the situation. And you know what, finding that there is a lot of dedicated effort. You've put so much effort into it already that now it feels like, hey, you know what, it's moving in the direction that I can actually start feeling where things are starting to feel more secure. Wow, finding the security within yourself and having exceptions. When it comes to this situation, what do you believe is true for other people, but not for yourself? Why? Why do you want to do that? Um, so, you know, it's pretty much saying that, you know what, sometimes I look at other people and it's just like, wow, they've got everything. How come I don't have any? I don't have this either. But you have to come to the conclusion that everybody has their own journey. And this is not true. You deserve everything that you deserve, and they deserve everything they deserve. And everybody is built different and made different. And then in some areas, it's 100% the same, right? So you can't always go off what other people do, whatever. And for a lot of you, it is some kind of love situation. And if it is dealing with love, it's time to take control back of your life. No matter what the situation is, free yourself from any of this despair. Because the happy ending is coming. So go ahead and keep an open mind that, you know what, you don't want to sell yourself short over here. For a lot of you, you even have a soulmate coming in. And they might be different from what you might have expected. Okay, so having a huge turnaround. So make sure that if this soulmate does come in, it doesn't matter if it's love or a friend. It could even be some kooky friend. Maybe they like to use a lot of puns in their jokes. Oh my goodness, could be me. And maybe you're like, oh my God, keep an open mind because you're actually soulmates and they can actually teach you a lot about yourself, and keep you very dedicated to, finding the things that you need to find and keeping yourself very happy. Could even be a soulmate of love where maybe they like something that you don't like. Maybe they like Star Trek, right? And maybe you're like, oh my God, here we go again, right? Oh God, no. My husband's a Trekkie, so I always have to make that joke. Okay, guys. And not only him, his whole family. So, you know what I mean? So, and it's not that I don't like Star Trek. Believe me, I've been with him 27 years. I know all about Star Trek. My dad was a Trekkie too. But I just wasn't really into it the way they are, right? I don't consider myself a Trekkie. So, I always make that joke. So, anyways, my friends, create opportunities. But you know what? This is what's going to be really interesting is because this is really a surprise. This is a happy ending, happy surprise. And the reason it's a happy surprise is because it's something that you're not going to expect. I kind of feel like it should be here. Why? Because when you keep this open mind of this person coming towards you, and it could be some kooky, crazy Cancer. I'm sorry, I just want to say Cancer because Cancers are intriguing people. They are very unique and they have their own really beautiful personalities of uniqueness. They're bubbly and funny. And I don't know. I just feel like it could be definitely a Cancer. It could be a Pisces. It's a water sign. But and it's kind of crazy because this card, as everybody knows, is literally my Pisces Scorpion card. But I really feel like for a lot of you, it's a bubbly, outgoing, kooky, kind of crazy Cancer. I love Cancers. They always have this bubbly outlook. Super silly sometimes. But they just very unique souls. With the King of Wands coming out saying, you know what? It's crazy because they're showing themselves as this kind of natural born leader and they're kind of pushing you back into this area of security and making you feel free. Making you feel like, you know what, I have everything under control, allowing you to feel like you have the ball back in your court. And you know what, even though they're, a little, we're a little different from each other, it really, really works. This is where the opposites are attracting. Because I'm going to tell you right now, those who are always getting along and like everything that you like all the time don't always attract as much as opposites do, which is really crazy because you guys can kind of teach each other things. So this is definitely where the opposites are attracting. Bringing in new opportunities, new things, new conversations. See, that's what I just said. Because you know what? If you're always the same, there's not a whole lot of room for learning something new. Unless you learn something new and then you got to share, right? But in actuality, they can teach you something new. Like maybe you don't know how to play tennis, so they love tennis, so they're going to take you out and go play tennis. Maybe you don't like Star Trek, and then you realize, oh my God, the show's not so bad. But I do feel like there's a bunch of give and take, though, too, because I feel like with the opportunities for this happy ending of this new friendship or new love, you guys can actually expand things to do, expand hobbies, expand conversation. It's never a dull moment, let me tell you. Over here, it is. It's very inspiring. And you know what? It develops this kind of new growth and new evolution within yourself to see things in a different light and feel good. And it's a real feel good situation, which brings in a great clarity and understanding and a real good breakthrough from all the conflict and all the things that you have been going through. So there is definitely a happy ending. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. It's just kind of making you look at things in a different light. And you know what? Sometimes when we're healing from, whatever bad things happen in our life, and the healing could just be every time I turn around, something breaks. I just hate life. I hate my house. I hate life. I spend too much money. But I don't know. There's just something really awesome, though, that's going on over here that is giving you a different perception of the things that are going on around you and happiness. Okay. So, your card is learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Isn't that the truth? And I actually feel like that's exactly what they're kind of teaching you over here. That's what's so awesome. Enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. Now, that's an interesting thing, too. And that could be another thing that they're kind of teaching you as well. I just feel like these cards are kind of telling you, you know what? This is what this person's going to kind of teach you. They're going to teach you, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's all good. We have the bad, we have the good, we have the ugly. See what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And then it's just going to feel like everything's going to lighten up and you're going to get rid of it. You're going to really free yourself. That's for sure. And take control back of where your happiness is with the Empress. Feeling like you're more abundant, more happy. And then learning things is going to be very, like I said before, very inspiring. And I just feel like this person's going to really inspire you in so many different ways. And then the happy ending, it's just going to be like everything went to crap. I never expected a happy ending. And then boom, I meet this person and they just, you know what? They've just transformed everything. I don't care if it's a coworker, it could be It could be even your mom's friend. Who knows, right? The neighbor. Could be anybody. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.